Welcome to my channel, everyone. I'm Maryam, or welcome back to my channel if you've seen me before. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a day to night makeup tutorial using the new Nars Ignited palette. Now, this palette launches on Sephora.com today, so I've included some links down below for you guys to check it out, but I've had my eyes on this palette for a while. Very excited about it. It's got a lot of beautiful shades that I'm eager to dip my fingers into, swatch, give you guys two looks, plus the tea, the truth, a full thorough review, which you can always expect here on my channel. Let's jump right into it. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already, comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and let's do this. Day to night makeup tutorial, Nars Ignited palette. First thing I'm gonna do today, as always, is prime my face. I'm using Pop Beauty Zero Shine Primer. I'm gonna be concentrating on my porous zones, on the center of my face, on my oily parts. I'm gonna be using Beauty Blender's Bounce Foundation. You've seen me use this one before, so I'm gonna go through it fairly quickly. For my concealer today, I'm gonna be using Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. I'm gonna use it to conceal and brighten under the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth, just bringing some light and life to those areas. I'm also gonna be using this as an eye primer, and this one is perfect for this step because it's so lightweight and it offers such great coverage. Plus, it's long wearing and crease proof. I have been using this one for years. I don't know if it's the concealer, but why do I suddenly look so much more awake? Definitely the concealer. Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder to set it and to forget it. All right, I am ready for some swatches. Nars Ignited palette. Beautiful packaging, super sleek and compact. Very nice mirror, 12 shades. 8 of these shades are limited edition shades. There's a multitude of different finishes and textures to create various looks from day to night and to everything in between. I'm gonna go straight across the row, swatching this matte beige shade first. Ooh. Next we have a very shimmery nectarine type shade. Here is Light Up. Next we have Atomic, an even pinker sparkly shade. Here's Sophia. Next we have a metallic coral shade, Supernova. In Heat, a sparkling magenta. Gorgeous. I definitely want to utilize this one in my eye look. Here's Ignition, a sparkling rosy shade. This shade is stunning. Sienna type color. This shade is called Fired Up. Here's Fuse. And last but not least, we have Pont Noir. Wow. And here we have it. Before I start the day look, I'm gonna go back to my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm gonna use the same shade, Ginger, to clean up under my brow, to basically etch it out and give it a pinch more definition. Really like how small this wand is, so your application can be super precise. You don't actually need to use a brush. You can just go straight in with a doe foot applicator. And then I'm just gonna go back with the sponge and just blend it down. This way it acts as a concealer, a highlighter, a brightener, a primer, pretty much all in one. First thing I'm gonna do is pick up this shade here, Hammermint 1, with a big old fluffy brush, and I'm gonna apply that to my transition. I'm gonna use a slightly smaller brush and add the same shade to the bottom. Next, I'm gonna pick up this beautiful matte sienna shade. Whoa, that is really pigmented. I'm going to sort of stamp it to my outer crease, and then bring it in ever so slightly. Sort of just hugging the eye socket and blending it out with the previous shade. This shade is really flattering. Just love how warm and inviting it is. Gonna add just a pinch to the bottom, meeting right here in the outer corner, and also adding just a bit of that daytime smoke. And I think smoke is always appropriate. Day, night, you name it. There's no wrong occasion for a smoky eye look. Okay, that is looking rather nice. I think I'm gonna pick up that super sparkly pinkish shade called Atomic. I'm gonna stamp that to the center of my lid, just like that, using just my finger. I think sparkly shades are absolutely appropriate for the daytime because they bring light to your face. And if you put it to the center of the eye, it just makes your eye look visually more appealing, brighter, more awake. I also noticed there's virtually no fallout with these eyeshadows. Like, I don't gotta keep a brush handy, nothing, just keep going and keep piling it on. Next, I'm gonna take a tiny little brush, pick up this cooler brown shade. I'm just gonna add that right here to that outer groove, that outer V of the eye, just to give it more dimension. I also really like that these browns are very distinct. You can clearly tell this brown from the previous warmer brown. And then I'm gonna use the same brush and kind of just gently line along my lash line. I don't want to use eyeliner, I just want to use eyeshadow for a softer lined look. Then I'm gonna add just a little bit to the bottom, lower lash line. I think this day look is pretty distinctive, so I am gonna just pick up some mascara, Nars Climax, which you guys have seen me use before. And the reason why I like it is because it actually works on my little tiny lashes. It gives them a lot of volume without clumping, still keeps them separate and full. I mean, hello. This mascara has a whipped creamy type of formula, which I noticed actually works much better on my lashes than the liquidy heavy type. It doesn't weigh them down, it doesn't drag them down, it actually just keeps the curl and it makes them look nice and fluffy, which is always my lash goal. All right, you know what? I will stop right here for the day look. I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer using this ELCIE bronzer that you've seen me use before. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of warmth to my forehead, temples, and into the hairline. For my blush today, gonna use Motive's Peach Twist. Just a pretty peachy blush. And my PIXI Delicate Dew highlighter. For the lips, Nudie lip liner by Pop Beauty. And gonna top that off with Dose of Colors Over the Top Gloss from DESI x KATY. All right, and I think I'm ready to showcase this day look. I think this day look is quite pretty, perfect for work, for school, for an office party, just about anything really. You can even go to a meeting with this and you'll just feel nice and elevated and a lot more sparkly. So now let's take this look and let's amp it up for night. There's a few shades in here that I'm really itching to try, especially those deeper sparkly shades. So let's go for it. I'm gonna grab this sparkling eggplant shade here. Ooh, and I'm gonna start working that into that outer groove. Oh, yeah. Just using a stiff dome-shaped brush to kind of lay down the color. And again, no fallout. That's pretty amazing. This is honestly such a small little maneuver, but it makes all the difference between a day look and a night look. Once I've applied the color, I'm just gonna blend out the very edge of that purple. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna add a little bit of a black pencil base. Smudge it out and then pick up the same exact shade and just seal it in place, just for a bit of extra drama. Now this shade right here, Fuse, it is just calling my name. So what I'm gonna do is just stamp a little bit of that, wow, to the outer half of the lid, but not covering up that dark purple too much. I'm gonna pick up this sparkling pearly shade called Light Up, add that to the inner corner because it's bomb. And I'm also gonna add a pinch of that to the highest point of my brow arch. That's where that concealer really comes in handy. I think this look needs a little bit of a dramatic wing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't even think I need falsies. Just gonna re-emphasize my lashes real quick. Gonna wipe off this gloss for something a little bit more sultry, and I will be right back with the final look. Gotta say guys, I am a fan of this nighttime makeup look. It is very simple yet effective, sparkly, perfect for a night out or a date or any festivities. And I really enjoyed putting it together for you guys using this Nars Ignited palette. I love the shades in this palette. I think there's a great mix and a good range of mattes to shimmery shades to sparkly tones. I hope you guys get your hands on this palette. I recommend it, and it is available at Sephora as of today. That said, if you like these reviews or tutorials, check out some of my other videos right here. Click on them. I will see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Mwah.